Going back to the well. And Microsoft's going back to basics, which is pissing a lot of people off, but we'll discuss this. So Microsoft trying to make Windows 11 better, trying to make it faster, and they have achieved that. They have made Windows 11 40 to 70% faster, depending on what you're doing, if you're on a low-end computer. And the way that they achieve this is through a feature called low latency profile, which maxes out your CPU for 1 to 3 seconds in order to get it to run things quicker.
I'm just picturing a guy screaming randomly.
Yes, your primary core on your CPU does this.
Ah!
Yes, for 1 to 3 seconds, and that makes it so that apps can launch about 40% faster, and things like your search and start menu can launch 70% faster because your CPU is actively being made use of. And people are finding in third-party testing that this is actually true. This is making it so that Windows is more responsive on lower-end devices, which a lot of people responded calling them lazy, saying it's a lazy fix. You fix the hardware, not the actual software behind it, which you could be of both minds about it. Number one, why weren't they utilizing the hardware in the first place? Is a little bit of a question I would have, is like, why was their performance left on the table?
That's a good point, actually.
Yes. But then on the other side is like, okay, you're not actually making Windows faster. You're making my computer less efficient and work harder.
Yeah, maybe they're trying to balance like an eco thing.
Potentially, yes. But to say, oh, now we have performance enhancements, but it's coming at a major cost to things like potentially battery life, then it's less of a overall win. But Microsoft not doing themselves any favors by having a VP speak out about this, because the way he compares it is quite hilarious. So essentially saying all modern operating systems do this. Okay, Mac OS and Linux, they do it. It's not cheating. But the comparisons he makes, it's kind of funny, especially with Linux. He specifically says that Linux menus can feel lighter because they often do less work and integrate fewer services. Yeah.
That's kind of what we want.
Yeah, that's the thing that people are saying Microsoft is bad at, is that like Windows is bogged down with too much stuff. So if you're saying that Linux doesn't need to boost the CPU because it does less, you're so close to getting it, pal.
It's right there.
You're almost there. But then also saying Apple does it and Yin's love it. So cool. Yeah. But also Apple does it, and then my MacBook still gets great battery life, and I don't ever worry about it.
I don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah. So, your comparisons are just falling flat. What you're doing is reducing efficiency to increase speed. On my MacBook, I don't notice that they've made any efficiency compromises. So, just your comparisons are falling on ears that don't want to hear your nonsense right now, but they are making it faster.
It's so much LinkedIn speech.
This is not the end of their improvements. This is just part of what they're rolling out. Xbox mode also rolled out recently, and a lot of people have been testing it. Looks like it might be a little bit better for 1% lows, but terrible on multi-monitor setups. Don't use it.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Good to know.
the thing that people use